Official, Jack Grealish to leave Manchester City, Leroy Sane joins Galatasaray, Theo Hernandez to Atletico, the 2025 Club World Cup on the brink of failure. All of this and more in today's episode. Leroy Sane has officially joined Galatasaray. The German winger signed a 3-year contract with the Turkish club until 2028. Sané refused to extend his contract with Bayern, and Galatasaray took advantage of the situation by offering him €15 million per year, significantly more than he earned in Munich. This transfer means that Sané will not play for Bayern at the Club World Cup, as the deal is already finalized. FIFA is forced to once again lower ticket prices for the Club World Cup due to extremely weak sales. According to MSN, despite the presence of Lionel Messi, Luis Suarez and Sergio Busquets in the Inter Miami squad, interest in the tournament has been significantly lower than expected. The cheapest tickets for the opening match between Inter Miami and Al Ahly in Miami have dropped from $349 to $55, and premium tickets from $525 to $125. FIFA had hoped that American fans would want to see Real Madrid, Manchester City, Chelsea, and other top clubs, but sales remain extremely weak, with tens of thousands of unsold tickets just a few days before the tournament starts. The opening match of the tournament will take place on June 15th. Do you think FIFA can avoid screwing up and fill the stands before the tournament starts? Jack Grealish is ready to leave Manchester City this summer, as he is no longer part of Pep Guardiola's plans. The English winger was not included in City's squad for the Club World Cup, which only confirmed his transfer. Bayer Leverkusen has unexpectedly become the main contender for Grealish. The new head coach of the work self, Erik ten Hag, considers the 29-year-old midfielder an ideal replacement for Florian Wirtz, who is preparing for a record transfer to Liverpool. Manchester City is ready to sell their star for £40 to £50 million, although Transfermarkt values him at only £28 million. Tottenham, Newcastle, Napoli and Aston Villa may also join the race for the winger, but Grealish himself is open to a change of scenery and trying himself outside England. Florian Wirtz has officially joined Liverpool. Liverpool has agreed to the transfer of the 22-year-old German attacking midfielder from Bayer Leverkusen for €150 million, including bonuses. The player agreed to personal terms 2 weeks ago, and now he is preparing for his medical and contract signing. Wirtz is expected to become a key player in Arne Slot's system, having had a fantastic season in the Bundesliga. His arrival means that Harvey Elliott will leave the club, as Wirtz will take the attacking midfielder spot. Wirtz's contract with Liverpool will be for 5 years, and his salary will be £340,000 per week. Do you think Wirtz will become Liverpool's new star? Lamine Yamal has come under a wave of criticism from former Real Madrid star Guti after the Nations League final, where Spain lost to Portugal. The reason for the outrage was the backward cap Yamal wore during the post-match press conference. On the El Chiringuito program, Guti stated, "I don't like it. He represents the Spanish national team. If he wants to wear a backward baseball cap, let him do it in Ibiza, but not at a press conference. It's disrespectful." Although some studio participants disagreed with his words, Guti stood his ground. It's not Lamine's fault, but there are people who should have told him, "You can't do that." Despite the criticism, Yamal performed brilliantly in the Nations League, scoring a brace in the semi-final against France. However, in the final against Portugal, he could not show the same brilliance. Friends, this is ridiculous. Why are you picking on Yamal? One person doesn't like his sagging shorts, another doesn't like how his cap is worn. Are you crazy? Ronaldo was right when he said, "Leave Yamal alone." Guys, have you noticed the trend that former Real Madrid players criticize him the most? Coincidence? Kevin De Bruyne has officially joined Napoli as a free agent after his contract with Manchester City expired. The 33-year-old Belgian signed a 2-year contract with an option to extend for another season, and his salary will be €6 million per year for the first 2 years and €5 million in the third if the club activates the option. De Bruyne ended a decade-long era at City, where he won 6 Premier League titles, the Champions League, the Club World Cup, and became one of the best playmakers in Premier League history. He will join Antonio Conte's team, which won Serie A, and will be a central figure in midfield, playing alongside Scott McTominay and Frank Anguissa. Honestly, it will be interesting to see De Bruyne in the Italian Championship. Gennaro Gattuso is the main contender for the head coach position of the Italian national team. According to Football Italia, Gattuso met with Gianluigi Buffon, who is a FIGC delegate, and could agree to a contract with the Italian Football Federation as early as tomorrow. After Claudio Ranieri's refusal, FIGC considered the candidacies of Daniele De Rossi, Fabio Cannavaro, and Roberto Mancini, but Gattuso became the favorite in negotiations. Gattuso recently left Hajduk Split, where his period was not successful. The team finished third in the Croatian Championship and was eliminated in the quarter-finals of the domestic cup. Gattuso's contract with Italy is expected to run until the 2026 World Cup, and the official appointment could take place as early as tomorrow. Theo Hernandez has agreed to move to Atletico Madrid, but the clubs have not yet agreed on the transfer. According to Football Today, the French defender has agreed to personal terms with the Rojiblancos, but negotiations with Milan will continue after the Club World Cup. The Rossoneri have already accepted Al Hilal's offer of €35 million, but Hernandez refused to move to Saudi Arabia as he wants to stay in Europe. Atletico offered a meager €17 million, but this amount is significantly lower than Milan's expectations. The clubs will continue negotiations as Hernandez's contract expires in 2026 and the Rossoneri could lose leverage. The deal is expected to be finalized after the Club World Cup, and Hernandez will replace Reinildo Mandava, who is leaving Atletico. Chelsea has officially confirmed that they will not buy out Jadon Sancho's contract from Manchester United and has paid a £5 million penalty for terminating the agreement. Initially, the club had a £25 million buyout obligation, but decided to exercise the refusal option due to Sancho's salary demands not being met. Last season, he played 41 matches for Chelsea, scoring 5 goals, including a goal in the Conference League final against Real Betis. Now Sancho returns to Manchester United, but his future at the club remains uncertain. United may sell him this summer. Do you think Sancho will find a new club soon or stay at Manchester United? New Manchester City signing Rayan Cherki commented on his move from Lyon, sharing his emotions about signing a contract with the English Giants. "It's a dream for me. Honestly, joining a club like Manchester City and getting the opportunity to take the next step in my career is something truly special. I've worked for this my whole life. I love this sport and I can't wait to develop here in Manchester with Pep and his coaching staff," said Cherki. In the 2024-25 season, Rayan became one of the best in League One, making it into the symbolic team of the French Championship, and soon we will see him on the field in a Manchester City jersey. Luka Modrić will undergo his medical and complete the formal procedures for his move to Milan after the Club World Cup. The Croatian midfielder will not sign a contract until the tournament concludes, as he wants to focus on playing for Real Madrid at the highest level. Modrić is expected to join Milan as a free agent, and his contract will be a one-year deal with an option to extend. That's it for now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Keep watching for more football action and have a wonderful day.